What is up, running family? My name is Rizzo and I live in Los Angeles, and I run all over LA, the nation, and the world. And my mission is just to show you how beautiful the running community is and how connected we really are. The game has changed here in Los Angeles. On New Year's Eve, there was a race, Run with the Roses 5K. It was an amazing experience. I want to cut straight to the chase. Let's check out the highlights of the race. What is up, running family? My name is Rizzo from Los Angeles. Welcome to my new series, the Los Angeles Running Stories. Today we are in Pasadena, California. We are on the Rose Parade route. Lululemon and the Rose Parade have teamed up for a 5K that will go off at midnight. So this is sure to be an amazing, fun, crazy race. The course is straight down Colorado Boulevard. We will do a turnaround at 1.5 miles, and then we will come back exactly where we started. If you are not familiar with the Rose Parade here in Los Angeles, the spectators are allowed to line up today at 12 noon, and it's basically everyone shows up. It's a big party. Everybody puts seats up, they bring food, they bundle up because it's a little cold by LA standards, and you know, you hang out with your friends, you hang out with your family. So when this time goes off at midnight for the start of the race, it's sure to be a little crazy and a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to this event. It's going to be a lot of fun, some DJs, a lot of partying. Just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Let's put 2023 behind us. Let's make 2024 amazing. Let's go run this race. All right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Over in the post-race area.
The finish line area at Paseo was really cool. I mean, most races are really cool at the finish line area, but tonight was a most special night because it was the start of 2024, and we got to see all our friends and wish each other Happy New Year. But all of this would not be possible if it wasn't for the creator of this race, Lydia Garcia. I had a chance to speak with her, and her story is so inspirational. Please check it out.
My name's Lydia Garcia. I'm from Pasadena, California. I'm the Lululemon City Ambassador for LA and the founder of the Pasadena Run Club. So this was the first year of the Lululemon Run with the Roses 5K. It was a midnight 5K that happened right at midnight on New Year's Day, I guess. So we lined up New Year's Eve, we started running on New Year's Day. It was really a dream of mine since I think I was in high school when I started running. And, you know, at the time it was probably a thought of like, wouldn't it be so cool if while those streets are closed, we started the parade with this big wave of people that ran from Orange Grove all the way down to PHS, and that would be so cool. And then it kind of evolved a little bit into like, well, what if I just did it on my own and just ran? It's never gonna happen. But in building this relationship with Lululemon and in talking more and more about what that idea was, they really supported me in bringing it to life. And I thought more about what safety would look like, what accessibility would look like, and how we could make it something that would be community driven and like community impactful. And we came up with the 5K idea. 5K was a better idea, I think, than the full length of the parade route, because it feels very accessible to beginning runners too. Whether you're beginning or you're experienced, you wanted to, rip through the street, or you wanted to just do it for the first time, like 5K, 3.1 miles, it doesn't seem so hard. So I was really proud to have that distance and that this race just highlight our city and highlight just how special it is here.
Being in the Los Angeles running community, I feel like this race changed the game in Los Angeles, and you have changed the game here. Any thoughts or ideas behind that?
I really hope so. I think that running and racing, it should feel like connection. And I want running and racing to feel like everyone is important, that everyone is included. This is a sport that I'm really passionate about, that I've done for a really long time at a competitive level. And, I think that there's a lot to learn and there's a lot to grow, especially as our sport is becoming so much more popular. And we want all the new people, new runners, people who just picked this up in the pandemic or something in 2020, we want them to feel just as comfortable in these spaces as someone who's been doing it since the 70s, I think also about how sport in general and running in particular is so recent for women. So women in sports, has kind of only been a thing for less than 100 years. The very first professional marathon ever run was the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, and some of us were alive then. So we still have a ways to go when it comes to advocacy for women, advocacy for people of color, women of color, ideas around who's included and to what extent, what's appropriate in culture for women to be active or not. And so there's attitudes to change, and I think that showing up at an event has a space for that too, has a place to form that attitude. It's, I was sharing with you, Rizzo, like sometimes it feels strange, it feels odd to go to a race and have to pass by a bunch of expo items and just be handed a bunch of pieces of paper and not know what to do with all these things. And like, it can feel daunting more that it's like we want you here so that we can give you this coupon versus we want you here because we care about you. And I want it to feel that they care again. I hope that new runners and seasoned runners can feel like they don't have to dodge someone trying to hand them a free sample of something that they don't know how to use. Like, I want it to feel like, hey, we see you, we accept you, and welcome, you know?
Yeah. So can you describe where you were at the countdown of 10, 9, down at the start, and describe that moment? And I know you ran because you ran past me, but maybe go through that a little bit.
Yeah, so I was on the stage right at the start line. So I was up there with the announcer, and I was honored to be the one to blow the starting horn. You know, I think I was able to say a few words ahead of time and be introduced by the announcer, but blowing that starting horn and seeing everybody just run across was the most proud moment that I've ever had. It was really a dream come true, and it was just so special to see everyone. Like, I turned around and I hugged one of Alexa, who's one of the Lululemon girls, and I just gave her like the biggest hug, and I just thanked her because this was something that the younger version of me would be very proud of, and that means a lot.
Yeah, beautiful. You did amazing. Yeah.
Thank you. And then, yes, I jumped down about 3 minutes later and sprinted down the street with the biggest smile on my face, like ear to ear. Everybody kept telling me, and it was just nothing but joy. I was high-fiving all the little kids. I was screaming Happy New Year to everyone. I was encouraging friends as I passed by, or you know, when I saw them coming towards me or whatever, and it was just the most magical experience that I could have ever had.
What would you say to all the runners who came to run the race?
To everyone who came to run, thank you so much for taking part in this really special evening. You are the ones that made this possible. This was for you, with love from me and with love from Lululemon and the Tournament of Roses, and you are what makes this community. So I'm so grateful to have you here, and I'm so grateful that I could share this experience with you. And I feel like I tell this to Pasadena Run Club nearly every week, but I love you guys so much, and this is really for you. To everyone who didn't make it, we're still here for you, and I hope that you can make it for many years to come. I hope that this becomes a tradition that you can always take part in, and think of us next year when you're making some plans. Bring your mom, bring your dad, bring your friends, bring everyone. This is a very unique and extraordinary way to ring in the new year.
Thank you, Lydia. I think I speak for everyone in Los Angeles when I say we're excited to see what you do in the next coming years with this event.
Happy birthday to you. How cool is this? Happy birthday, dear Ezra. Happy birthday to you.
The suggested route is go down Colorado, make a left on Pasadena Ave, and then a right on Del Mar, and the bands will be right there. If you're interested in seeing the bands, they are on Del Mar.
Happy New Year, Laura.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. 2024. Thank you. Happy New Year.
There you go.
Wait, what do they say?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Have a great day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
This is Pasadena. This is Los Angeles. And these are Los Angeles running stories.